research I'll talk about with this in my area includes two topics. One's the focus on cyberbullying, and the other one is on social isolation. Cyberbullying is an area that is not understood very well because a lot of the kinds of messages that are perceived to be cyberbullying tend to be context specific. My research on cyberbullying focuses on the kinds of messages that adolescents send to each other, as well as the kinds of social networks those messages are embedded in, and we're using some technology to gather that data. So specifically, we will be tracking messages sent and received among adolescents from their smartphones. We have a little smartphone app that we're going to be installing on their phones, and then we're going to be using data mining techniques or text mining techniques to look at the kinds of messages that are perceived to be cyberbullying. This kind of research is at the forefront for the measurement of cyberbullying and will hopefully help us understand what kinds of topics are perceived to be cyberbullying, and that should help inform debates about how does one minimize this kind of issue in a society where the technology is becoming increasingly adapted by younger populations. And then the other issue I'm studying is social isolation in the United States, and so another question is whether or not these technologies and changes in how people interact are leading to the fragmentation of society. And so one of my projects has been to look at the measurement of social isolation in the United States. So my paper basically finds that there hasn't been shown to be an uptick yet. So hopefully going forward we'll come up with new ways of measuring social connectivity